Evening, Shiloh, from London. Sitting here in my landlord's house in Balham, surrounded by bathroom equipment as the bathroom's being done. But I'm just, first thing is really I just want to thank you guys for inviting me to accompany the Shiloh Mission to Moldova, and thank you for supporting and sponsoring me to go with you guys. It was just a real privilege, and I felt blessed to be part of it. I enjoyed the whole 2 weeks. I enjoyed the fellowship and the spirit of the trip, and I enjoyed meeting Misha and just everyone in Vadul Lui Isac. The thing that really struck me, I think, was that once I got there, all my sort of preconceived ideas were nothing like what it was like. I was expecting complete poverty. I was expecting to see real, I suppose, disillusionment, really poor people who, couldn't even afford to even clothe themselves. But when we got there, our expectations were completely different to what we saw. And what I saw was people who were very much founded in their faith, and people who seemed to be, they were being blessed by God where they were. Then they had enough food, they had clothes, they had houses. And the thing that struck me at the end of it was that we weren't just going to them to give them some money to sponsor a youth camp. We weren't going to them to basically give them what we had. The whole trip to me was more of a two-way exchange. It was almost a balance of trade within the kingdom, and we turned up with a team of able bodies and believers. And yes, Shiloh brought the money to sponsor the trip, but they gave us so much, I suppose, nourishment, and they gave me such a sense of the work that God can do regardless of circumstances or regardless of material supplies. I just got a real sense that those people were happy, and they were happy in God's presence, and regardless of the fact that they didn't have as many opportunities as we do in the UK or in Northern Ireland. They didn't have as much money. They were still, happy with their lives, and the children that we met, the people we met, they were joyful, they were healthy, they had good food, and they had very deep faiths in God, and that really encouraged me. And I was very challenged. I was challenged by the trip, and just the sense of, for me it was a sense of realization that there's more to life than what we've got in the West, in Northern Ireland, in London. And I suppose that the thing that I've taken from the trip is just a greater sense of that I do want to serve the Lord, and possibly even in that capacity, in mission work, and working in other countries, and doing that sort of work. And it really encouraged me. I'm currently looking at opportunities where I can continue to serve in that sort of capacity full time. I'm looking at mission organisations like YWAM, and just pursuing the sort of training that they do, and all of that is as a result of the trip to Moldova, and just the wonderful impact that's had, both on my own personal journey with God. But I just hope that, and I'm sure that we've all left a wonderful impact on those guys in Vadul, and that new relationships have been seeded, and we've made contact, and those guys know that there's people out there that understand their needs and problems. And yeah, I just pray and hope that the Moldova Shiloh relationship continues to grow and just is built upon in the years to come. And I just want to thank you guys for that opportunity, and just hope everyone's having a good night over there in Bangor, and hopefully I'll catch up with you guys soon. Thank you. Bye bye.